Many people visit Las Vegas for the shows, neon lights, and gambling, but the area has much more to offer. Just 25 minutes away is the famous Hoover Dam. People come from all over the world to view this spectacular engineering achievement, or even take a guided tour. Over the last 30 years, Cindy and I have done these things several times. And don't get me wrong, it's great and still highly recommended. But now that we have our inflatable boat, we have a new bucket list item. In short, we want to see Hoover Dam from Lake Mead. Welcome to Lake Mead. And ladies and gentlemen, we are off with Miss Cindy and myself here on Lake Mead. Not a bad day. Again, water's very, very low. This is the actual marina. But as you can see, if you look past the marina, you can see how low the water is by the mark up on the cliff. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to go out and around this point here, and that is our goal. We're trying to go up as far as we can to Hoover Dam, up to the point where the security buoys are. But anyway, that is what we're trying to do today. And it looks like they use a lot of recycled tires here for the protection of the marina area. And you can see where they have the cables, so as the water level goes up, they loosen the cables. As the water goes down, they tighten up the cables. And that's what they have for all of these docks. So there is where we took off from. If we have extra battery power when we come back, we'll take a tour of the marina. But we want to save the battery power to get up to the dam and to go back. We also have our kayak paddles as an emergency too. And the nice thing is we are going against the wind, which is great, because if we do run into trouble, we'll have the wind to our backs if we have to paddle. But you can see a lot of boats in the marina here, and my goodness, look at some of these houseboats. Two-story houseboats. I mean, obviously some people have a lot of money here. This is really fun for Cindy and myself because we've never been out here on Lake Mead. And if we hadn't had one of these boats, we would never have gotten out here. Maybe on a tour or something, but it is lovely. Now, I don't know if this buoy is showing shallow or debris, so we're just going to make sure that we're away from it. I think that is a submerged object, so let's just stay a little bit over here away from it. But yeah, what a lovely little cove right there. Isn't that nice? You can see the layers of where the water was at one time. To the left, you can see there's some smaller islands here. There's one with a marker on it here, and it looks like a couple of people are fishing there. It looks like a kayaker and then another boat. So really this time of year, it's more for fishing. Look at the red rock here. Kind of has that little presence of, oh, maybe it could be the start of a Grand Canyon or something like that. Remember, the Grand Canyon is really not that far away from here, but you can see how the rocks start to just sort of drop off. And something, again, that we would not see if we haven't been out here. So it's just a real cool opportunity to be able to do this. And the temperatures are perfect today to do it. So we're in a shaded area now, and the temperature's changed. Cindy's now got to put something on. All of a sudden, the temperature just dropped. So I'm looking up. You know, it's possible we could see some bighorn sheep. There's also some plants that are actually on the cliffs as well. But again, you wouldn't know all of this unless you took a boat just to kind of putt around and see. So this is just so fun. I love this kind of stuff. It's just so exciting. Hopefully you can get your own KaBoat and motor set up. You know, we just brought it with us, and now we're using it, and it is just wonderful. Well, look at that up there. Isn't that amazing? Look at all the rock formations. I'm just so impressed. And then hopefully we'll come around the corner here and we'll see the great Hoover Dam. So this side to the left is Arizona. The side to the right is Nevada. And here we are. Here is the actual dam. We are working up to the dam. This is unbelievable. Look at this. You can see the freeway bridge, and then you can see the dam. That's one of the inlet towers there. Oh my gosh. I don't know how far up we're going to go, but this is bucket list, people. This is way cool. All right. You can see the two inlet towers there to let the water go. And again, remember, the dam isn't just here to hold water. It's also as a power plant. So that's what those towers actually do. It lets the water in, then it goes through those, what they call those turbines, spin, and then they create the power. I can't remember how much power it actually generates. You could take a tour and go down the elevator into the dam, and they'll take you all the way down on the other side. Because remember, we're on the high side, we're on the water side. The dam below is much, much lower. So this is just spectacular. Look at this. Absolutely crazy. And the other thing is, I didn't realize we could get up so close to this. You can see where these boats are, so we're going to try to get up that close. I'm sure that there's a security buoy there, and I think that's what that is there. But, oh my word. And you can see over the years, you know, when they dug out all that dirt, you can see where it piled up there on that right side. Remember, they had to clean all this out to make sure that the dam was attaching properly. And they get millions of visitors here because this is one of the biggest dams ever built here in the United States. Not only that, but it was done when there was a Great Depression. So workers from all over the United States wanted to work here because they were paying such a good wage. So a lot of history here. Restricted area, keep out. There it is, Hoover Dam. So they have this restricted area buoy, and then they have another one beyond that. Just absolutely spectacular. We are back in the marina now. So we're still on our first battery, and not only are we making the return trip on that first battery, that battery also powered the pump to actually inflate all the pieces of the boat. We're really impressed. If you're not using lithium batteries, you're really missing out because the cost has really come down on them, and it's just amazing the power and the durability of these batteries. And ladies and gentlemen, we have made it back to the dock. It has just been an absolute wonderful time here on Lake Mead. And with that, I want to thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye now.
Thank you so much for spending some time with us today. If you get a chance, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you.